boys and girls. Welcome to another day of kindergarten with Mrs. R. And today we are going to do some writing in our new April Read and Write Like a Rock Star writing folders. So what you're going to need is to go ahead and get that out. And I'm going to show you the first one that we're going to be working on. It's called Spring Animals. So let me go ahead and switch my screen so we can see that. Okay. So the first one we're going to work on today, there's two parts to this assignment. First is the reading comprehension, where we have some questions at the bottom we're going to answer. And then we're going to do a drawing and building a sentence. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our first one. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to read the story and then answer some of the questions down here at the bottom. But before we start jumping into reading, let's take a look at the pictures at the end. And those pictures are going to help us figure out what these sentences might be about. So here's a picture of a frog, and I see the word frog here. And what do frogs do? They jump, don't they? Here is a bird. Here's the word bird, and birds chirp. Here's a bee, and bees buzz. And here's a ladybug, and ladybugs fly, don't they? Okay, so let's get our fingers ready, and we're going to read these sentences together. Here we go. Get your fingers ready. Get your eye on the first word and get your mouth ready to read. Here we go. The frog jumps. Let's read it again. The frog jumps. Okay, here's the next one talking about a bird chirping. The bird chirps. Let's read it again. The bird chirps. Okay. Here's the next one talking about a bee and it buzzes. The bee buzzes. Read it again. The bee buzzes. Last one about a ladybug that flies. Here we go. The ladybug flies. Let's read it again. The ladybug flies. Okay, so we have some questions down here at the bottom. So you're going to need a pencil. So if you don't have a pencil, this is a great time to press pause and go grab one because you're going to need one to do this part of the assignment. All right. So question number 1 says, what does the frog do? What does the frog do? So if we look up here at our sentence, it says the frog what? Jumps. Okay, so jumps. So we're going to write that here. The frog, J-U-M-P-S. So we're just copying this word and putting it down here on this line. The frog jumps. Okay. All right, and if you need another minute, just press pause on your video. Question number 2. What does the bird do? Well, up here in our sentence, it says, the bird what? Chirps. I'll underline that. The bird chirps. So we're going to write the word chirps right here on the lines. The bird chirps. Okay. So if you need another minute, just press pause so that you can get these words written down. The bird chirps. Okay. All right, so if we are done, we're going to put that to the side. If you need another minute, press pause now on your video. Okay, so we're taking a look. We're having our second page, so just flip over to the next page. I don't have the cover on mine like you guys do, but just flip on the page. And I see here an empty box for an illustration, and I also see a sentence we need to trace and read. And then I see down here that we need to cut and glue and build the sentence. So let's go ahead and start off by writing the sentence, tracing the words. Then we will read it and then decide what we want to draw for a picture. Okay? So just trace over all these lines and do your best to stay on the lines. I know it can be hard, but just try your best. And then we need to make sure and put punctuation at the end of our sentences in the form of a period. All right, now if you're not ready and you need more time to trace your words, then go ahead and press pause now on the video so that you don't get too far behind. Okay, All right, now that we've traced all the words, let's go ahead and point our fingers underneath each word and let's try and read it. A lot of these words are sight words, but there are a few new words in this sentence like animals and the word spring. Okay, so we're going to try it. Here we go. Point under the first word and eyes looking at the word and get your mouth ready to read. Here we go. I see animals in spring. Okay, let's try that one more time. Put your finger underneath the words and let's give it a try. I see animals in spring. So you can think about what kind of animals do you see in the springtime? I know that a lot of animal babies are born in the spring. So when I think of springtime, I think of little chicks when they start hatching out of their eggs. That's what I think of. So I think of things like little chicks coming out of their eggs like this, out of the shell, and then we've got this cute little fuzzy chick. And I know in one of our classes, Caden, one of our friends, he has some baby chicks and they're so, so, so cute. So I'm just making like a little fuzzy chick like this. And they have these cute little wings, and then they have these cute little feet, just like that. Yeah, so that's what it makes me think of, like when I think about spring animals. And so I'm just going to color this little chick yellow. Now, you might think of something different than Mrs. R when you think about spring, animals in the spring. I mean, there might be like sheep have lots of little lambs. And lots of other baby animals are born in the springtime. Let's see here. I guess I can do a little, let me make this a little bigger so you can see it. Little orange beak, little cute little legs. Little chicks are so cute. And I think I'll just outline the shells here. You know, and then of course the shells, a lot of the time are not always white. They can come in different colors, like shades of blue or green that are so pretty. So I think I'm gonna give my shell kind of a different color here. Because not all egg shells are white, boys and girls. They come in brown and blues and shades of green, all kinds of pretty things. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put my ground in. Oops, that's not the green I wanted, yikes. That's the wrong color. So let me go over it like this. And for those of you that have chickens at home, I'm sure you've seen lots of baby chicks hatch. So I'm just going to color in my grass. You don't have to do that. Depending on what you're drawing, you could do something really simple. Don't have to do anything too complicated. I'm just coloring in the ground so that my little chick isn't floating in the air. Okay, so there we go. Got my little chick hatched out of the shell and I traced my words. So now we need to build the sentence. I see animals in spring by cutting out these letters or these words down here at the bottom. So I'm just going to cut straight across just like that. And then put my paper up here. And then all these little words, I'm just going to cut carefully out. Now, again, if you are not done with your picture and you need more time for cutting or coloring, you can always press pause at any time during the video. So if you're still working on your picture, feel free to press pause. Okay, so once you've finished your picture, then you need to cut out the words on the bottom. Okay, you need to cut those out. Cut straight across and cut those out. Now, if you're still not ready for that part, this is a great time to press pause, get your words cut out and line them up so that you know maybe where you're going to put them. Okay, and so once you're ready at that point, then you can push play again. All right, so taking a look at our words, we know we need to say, I see animals in spring. So the first word is I. So find the word I, oh, here it is, and go ahead and glue that down in the first spot. Okay, so what is this next word? I see, S-E-E. So look for that word here. I see it right here. And you can just keep your lid off your glue stick because it'll make it much faster. If you put the lid on each time, it takes a lot of time to glue. I see animals. Animals. Okay, let me see what we have here. Ooh, great big long word, animals. So a dot of glue. Put that in its spot and glue that down. I see animals in. So in one of our sight words. Grab that one. Last word. Can you guys guess what it's going to be? Spring. And because we also know it gave us a clue, there's a period at the end. So we know that's the last word before the end of the sentence. Okay. So now this is the time you put your lid on your glue stick. Now, if you need just a few more minutes to cut and organize your words, then please feel free to press pause. You don't have to be going at the same speed Mrs. R is. You can always give yourself more time, okay? So if you're still working, press pause now and get everything ready to go by gluing and cutting. Or if you even need more time with your drawing, just give yourself the time you need. All right, so now that we're done with all of the pieces, let's go ahead and read our sentence. Point to the first word and let's go ahead and read together. Here we go. I see animals in spring. Let's try that again. I see animals in spring. All right. Well, great job, everybody, today of working so hard. You did reading and writing and cutting and gluing, and also you did some illustrating today, so good job. All right, so I wish you all a great day. Weekend is coming soon, which is always an awesome thing. And so I hope that you have something great planned for your weekend, something fun to do, even if you're just at home, to get outside and enjoy the springtime. So I wish you all a great day, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye, everybody.